like they're waiting. Tell them some good luck. And to let them know I don't care, I'm gonna put a smiley face. It looks like all the players are here, and it looks like we're gonna start game 1 of Gator Groomers retirement home. Kickoff seems to be very even here. Adamingo going for 50. Mini. And just keep the ball up and in favor. Adamingo barely managed to get a save right past Tennessee Lakers. Steven trying to push the ball up. Passes Desolation. Mini with the mistouch, or maybe a passing play straight to Tennessee Lakers. Wet toast, which I believe is Froyo. Gets a shot, but doesn't quite get it on target. Steve almost with the goal here. Tennessee Lakers looks like they're keeping an attack in half. Retirement home, keeping an attack in half. Whereas Gator Groomers are kind of in a defensive mess here. Not really taking control of keeping the ball up. Steve with the big clear here. Mini save. Mystery there. Desolation pushing the ball straight to NSC Lakers. NSC Lakers up for it. Mini also up for it, but Froyo able to get the touch on that one. But Desolation wasn't having any of it and was able to get straight in and score for a goal. 1 minute in. Favor of Gator Groomers. Oh, look at that. I didn't quite catch it, but it looks like Adamingo got bumped on defense, trying to go for the ball. Wasn't quite able to save. Seems to work out in their favor. Mini with a powerful shot. Steve pushing the ball up. Losing control of it. NSC Lakers. Big clear. Looks like it's going straight in. And the defenders are ready for that one. Doesn't quite look like Froyo or Adamingo are ready for that one. 2-0. Keeping Gator Groomers. Gator Groomers, as I mentioned before, have lost the first game, so looking to bring things back in the second game for today. And with the 2-goal victory they've been having, looks like a now 3-goal victory. Might be able to turn things around in this series. And see able to capitalize on a breakaway play, score a goal. Series is now 3-0. Not even a minute and a half in. High scoring game. Enjoy the looks of things. Maybe try to make a quick passing play to NSC Lakers. Couldn't quite get the shot on target. Able to send the ball right back. Very able to get clear. Adamingo pushing the ball forward. Steve trying to hold his one, but Midi was quickly to be able to kick the ball forward in the second half. NSC Lakers misses the ball, but Midi trying to keep possession. Pushing the ball back. Desolation trying to read this ball. Doesn't quite read it fast enough. Very able to get the touch. Wasn't quite sure what he was trying to get there. Either a shot or a pass to Steve, but Steve wasn't ready for that one. Should keep the defensive pressure up. Adamingo trying to get the ball up in half, but Gator Groomers seem to be pushing it. It seems like there's been a mistouch there, but Gator Groomers had 2 defenders who were not going to miss that save. Get an easy clear out. Not a big clear, but clear nonetheless. Mini so losing control of his car on the wall. Has full faith in his team to make the clear right back to him. But unfortunately, it did not work in his favor as he was not back on defense and his team, or both his teammates were beat to the ball. Adamingo bumping NSC Lakers and Froyo able to beat past Desolation, and with Steve happens to be all the way at the end and score a goal. Game's at halftime. I mean, theoretically speaking, Gator scored this many goals in the first half. So could retirement home, or reverse end teams. Score is now 3-1. Still up in favor of Gator Groomers. They do have a 1-goal cushion. So even if they do lose one, as long as they can keep their defense tight, they definitely score here. Adamingo unfortunately didn't quite get the clear that he wanted. I think he wanted to get a bounce off the backboard, but unfortunately managed to kill the ball mid-air. Mini was able to quickly punish that mistouch. Ended up being a pass Hand it to him as a silver platter. He's never gonna miss that one. Now 4-1. Quick save by Steve against NST Lakers. Or I guess in his Discord name, Shanch. Clear. And you're trying to push the ball up as Adamingo is trying to go for a good one. It seems like it seems to be their strategy here. Adamingo, if he messes up, will go for a bump. If not, he'll try to create something. Steve playing it safe on defense. Gets past 2 defenders, going up for the backboard touch. Doesn't quite get the keenness of touches. He's trying to go for the small jump backward read, but probably work out in his favor. Maybe with a very questionable clear, but manages to make up for that with the second clear. Froyo gonna gain control. Doesn't quite get the cleanest touches. Shanch was able to wait there, trying to fake out Adamingo, but he wasn't being quite faked. Adamingo and Froyo managed to both double commit here. And now in a 1v1 situation, Froyo up for the ball, gets a touch, hits the backboard. Shanch just misses it. Desolation didn't get the touch. He managed to get the touch straight to Shanch. Desolation gaining control of the ball again. Steve able to quick work of it, clearing the ball. And Steve, I believe, getting a demo on Mini. I think Shanch trying to get a dribble play. Runs out of business, doesn't quite get a pass to the defender. Mini with the big clear. Trying to do it. Oh, with the dunk, he manages to score another goal. He managed to really clear that Froyo was anticipating to do. Used it correctly and managed to score it. Series game is now 5-1 in favor of Gator Groomers. Looking at the points here, it's like the bigger contributors have to be Shanch, but it seems to be pretty even all around. Steve trying to make a passing play, no boost. Has a lot of faith in his team to be able to reach the ball, but unfortunately, it's completely stowed away. The Gator Groomers with defensive stability. Desolation is going to push the ball here forward. Doesn't quite get what he wants. Froyo trying to get one passing play, and he was able to quickly send the ball to the floor. And Gator Groomers take game 1. Again, another convincing win, as it seems to be the pattern of the games I've been streaming for today. First game series, every game was a convincing win, except it was going back and forth. I wonder if we'll see the same thing here. Not quite sure, as Gator Groomers have been pretty dominant as far as the series goes. The only way they'll ever have a close series is if the team that they go against is also relatively good. But I also feel like they have a lot more confidence now, considering they're no longer an undefeated team. They have the pressure of being undefeated, so they always have to be perfect. And after their first loss, ironically enough, relieves a lot of stress on them, since they no longer have to keep a perfect record. I mean, we can see similarities with the Golden State Warriors. I believe it was 2016 to 2016-2017 season or somewhere like that, when they went undefeated for a very long time in the NBA. When they got their first loss, there was a lot of interviews with players saying that they were relieved that they actually lost, because now they no longer have that pressure of being undefeated. Start off game 2 here with a very close goal in retirement home favor, but Gator Groomers managed to get away with this one. Shanch pushing the ball up. He doesn't quite read that one. Shanch trying to make a secondary passing play to Desolation. Desolation trying to get up with the ball. Isn't quite fast enough. Steve, or as we call him, Speedy Steve, able to get that one. Shanch trying to get him for the backward read. So is Mini. Unfortunately, both of them don't quite get the touch that they wanted. Desolation trying to get the ball in the attacking half. Just can't get it. Mini is up there immediately. Isn't able to do much with it. Desolation trying to gain control of the ball. Gets past Steve. Adam gets past Adam. Froyo trying to push the ball out. Mini was able to keep the ball up in the attacking half. Looks like Adamingo passing the ball straight to Froyo. Froyo passes the ball up straight to Steve. Steve going for the double touch. He gets a double tap, but it unfortunately does not go straight into the net. Bullet dodged by Gator Groomers. Not the double touch, backboard touch. Steve trying to be very clever. Adamingo trying to go for the shot, couldn't quite get there on time. Froyo trying to pass the ball to Steve. Steve trying to solo play himself. Fortunately, Mini is at net, able to easily read that one. Adamingo with the very creative save. Didn't actually think he was going to go for that, but he did. Managed to get it past Mini, and I believe that's Solution. I just see Lakers waiting for this one. Steve doesn't quite get the touch that he wanted. Froyo trying to keep the ball up in the attacking half. And I see Lakers trying to go for a demo. Adamingo just beats, I believe that was Desolation? Not quite sure. Steve keeping the ball up in the attacking half. Froyo trying to get the shot, but blocked away by Mini. Desolation trying to get the ball up. Steve trying to get the pressure and keep the attacking half of their half. Adamingo pushing the ball up. Mini trying to keep the ball up. Doesn't quite beat Steve. Steve is quickly there for that one. Froyo trying to line up the shot. Gets beaten by Desolation. Tennessee Lakers trying to push the ball forward. Steve, again, really trying to keep the ball onto their half. Adamingo trying to make things work. Gonna have to have Steve pushing the ball up. Very close shots by Sean. Doesn't quite get the shot that he wants. Mini eventually also just misses the ball. Steve just bumping around. I believe he was just going for boost, and Mini happened to land right in front of him. Seems like a 1v1 between Desolation. Desolation gauge control. Try to pass the ball to Mini. Mini gets the touch. Doesn't quite. Just trying to beat the opponents here at this point. Both defenders defeated. Chance with the weak shot lands right in the hood of Froyo. Mini trying to get the ball up. Immediately blocked away by Adamingo. Adamingo trying to push the ball up with no boost. Passes it to no one. Fortunately, no one is there. Mini completely misread the ball. Got Froyo trying to push the ball up. Steve trying to make another passing play to Adamingo. I believe, but he was unfortunately not there. Mini trying to kick the ball up straight to Adamingo. He manages to get the clear. Tennessee Lakers with the shot. Very slow slot. Froyo managed to get the save. Mini was trying to get ready for the block, but because of the touch being so weak, wasn't quite able to get the dunk. Now the attacking half is back onto retirement home, but that was a misread by Steve. Adamingo had to do some emergency saving to kill some time. Froyo with the very lucky clear here. Steve up for the ball, manages to beat Mini. Steve trying to looking for the pass play. Adamingo with the shot. Steve manages to essentially pass the ball to himself and score the goal. Retirement home up 1-0. Tennessee Lakers try to go for a demo at this point, but wasn't quite fast enough for Speedy Steve, as we call him, as he was able to score a goal. However, it's only one goal. It's not a whole lot you could do, or at least not a whole lot of confidence you could have in this. Froyo trying to go for a demo here. Adamingo trying to push the ball forward. And he misreads it. Froyo beating Desolation 50. Adamingo pushing the ball forward. Adamingo again trying to make another passing play here. Steve being very patient with the ball, trying to get past one. Gets past Desolation, and now it's 2-0 in favor of retirement home. 43 seconds left. Very close call, but I think it might be safe to say that retirement home has this. Something out of nothing with the very little boost he has, but Adamingo with the big clear. Shut in their half again. Steve being very defensive. Making sure he doesn't mess up here, and if he does commit, he's going to commit for a shot all the way. Meaning trying to really push his ball forward past Adamingo. Adamingo manages to get a neutral 50-50. Ball just goes straight up, not really in anybody's favor. Froyo gets beaten by NSC Lakers. NSC Lakers just misses the shot. Mini try to go for the shot, but blocked away immediately by Steve. NSC Lakers demos Froyo. Steve managed with the clear though, and it looks like game 2 goes in favor of retirement home. 0-2 is the scoreline. Not quite as a dominant performance compared to game 1 that Gator Groomers had, but Gator Groomers did lose scoreless, so let's see if they could change things up and do what they did again from game 1 to win game 3. But been a very exciting series. If this stream goes exactly how it did with the first matchup, then we might see a game 5 here where both teams just for some odd reason dominate back and forth. And if that pattern were to continue, then I think Gator Groomers might win this one just because they have the first win if it goes back and forth. But we'll see. And it looks like I have 6 viewers in chat. Don't know who's who. Because the teams are waiting for me. There's a lot of people on chat. It looks like Sean has some fans, I'm assuming. I see someone yell at Sean Slam and all that. Let's focus back into the game here. Adam Mingo, I believe that was Adam Mingo. Going for the shot, quite what he wanted. No, that was Froyo. Adam Mingo there for to keep the ball up. Mini trying to make something out of nothing. Manages to get the pass, but unfortunately it was a poor pass. Ends up going straight across the net with no one there. Adam Mingo trying to get past NSD Lakers, managed to get past one, gets past Desolation, and he was able to clean that things out. Steve managed to win to 50, but Desolation seems to have a lot of space to pass the ball straight into Steve. Steve unfortunately misreads it. He front flips instead of back flipping or maybe side flipping. I'm not sure what he was trying to go for, but he was caught in a sideways position that's really hard to defend from. Unfortunately, he whiffs this ball and Mini manages to get a simple goal in. Gator Groomers are now up 1-0. Desolation trying to make a passing play. His teammate who couldn't quite read him as he continued dribbling. Not sure what the pass. With the misplay, Adam Mingo just quite misses it. Froyo with the shot. Froyo with the goal. Wet Toast is his name. But in Discord is Froyo, in case some of y'all are wondering. Adam Mingo, let's just say that was a pass. Froyo was there for it. So it's now 1-1, not even 15 seconds in, and since the first goal end, the series is already tied up. Steve managed to beat, I'm not sure if I wasn't paying attention when it happened so fast. Adam Mingo with the shot, but all of the defenders are happen to be there in position. Steve trying to get a quick shot past Mini, but unfortunately ran out of boost to be able to do so. Mini was able to get the defuse here. Desolation up for the ball. Doesn't quite beat Adam Mingo. Froyo trying to get the ball up for Mini. Trying to turn things around. SD Lakers trying to make another pass play. Desolation trying to go up for the ball. Steve managed to block it immediately. Mini unfortunately low on boost and was able to push up the attack. Managed to get a full boost. Actually no, he doesn't. He actually missed a full boost. Now he has full boost. He's trying to go for a quick shot. He does. Straight into Froyo. Froyo makes a big clear. NSD Lakers trying to send the ball right straight back and straight into Steve. Pushing the ball straight up. Steve trying to make a passing play. Desolation manages to beat Steve, pushing the ball up straight to Mini, but unfortunately he doesn't quite get the touch they wanted as he ran out of boost. Mini's trying to get the ball up. NSD Lakers trying to keep the ball in attacking half. Steve's trying to prevent that. Steve managed to get a bump and the clear. 2 for 1. Froyo with the clear. Adam Mingo passing it straight to Froyo. Froyo with the clear. Mini with the big clear. Desolation wasn't quite ready for that one. Steve managed to be in for that one. NSD Lakers past Steve up to Froyo. Mini managed to get the touch just to beat Froyo. Adam Mingo with a really awkward clear, but manages to get cleaned up by Steve. Manages to put the ball forward. It ends up just going back and forth between the defenses. Desolation with the life-saving clear. Had he missed, I don't think we would have been able to say that one. Ooh, really quick play. Desolation to Mini. Mini got immediately blocked by Froyo. Carmen managed to get away with that one. Froyo going for the dirty play. Instead of hitting the ball, he went straight for the demo. Fortunately, the defender had no choice but to defend. Froyo also with the toxic chat. What a save. I've known Froyo for... well, I've technically known him for a while, but I really got to know him for like half a year, so... But I know Froyo, he's a nice guy. So to see that, I think it's hilarious. But who knows? Running some what it saves. Adam Mingo with a weak shot. Both Shancha and Mini collided on defense. Doesn't quite get the clear that they wanted. Steve with the big shot. Shan's able to make a goal for that one. Mini didn't quite trust Shancha for that one, and double coming for that one. Almost works out in their favor. Froyo trying to get the ball forward. Just misses it. Trying to go for a bump, I believe. Still going for the bump. Adamingo doesn't have any boost, but managed to get the touch. Sean keeping the ball forward. Steve whip touch. This might be punishable. Froyo able to get quick work with that. Sean passing straight to Adamingo, who managed to clear and beat Mini. Mini's all alone, trying to rotate back on defense. Sean gets past one attacker. Getting past two, but Adamingo goes for the bump. Steve completely misreads the ball. Froyo keeping the ball forward. Mini with a big clear. Hits the ceiling. Froyo became control of that. Steve was already there. Mini tried to beat the read. Gets a touch. Desolation with the touch. I believe Sean had the better clear for this one. Very scary in this part. I believe Steve had the better clear, but Adamingo got the touch that ruined Steve's touch. They could be punished here. Mini with the shot. Straight to straight over Steve with the shot again. Sorry, I started getting all quiet. Somebody invite. You haven't seen the bottom right. I believe that was Cloud9. I think they're ready to start their game 3, but unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to stream that game unless they're willing to wait. But it's up to them. I'll let them know. They can keep the ball up. Gator Groomers might still have a chance here. But Desolation managed to kill the ball straight forward. Mini couldn't do anything to keep the ball up. Timer home, up 2-1. Very close in this game compared to the previous game. However, close enough to the fact that I think Gator Groomers might be able to capitalize on this. The only goal they managed to score was a misread by Steve, so it might have been lucky that they managed to score. But they have to turn things around if they want to turn the series around. If they lose one more, they lose the series, and that would be a shocking loss, mainly because as of yesterday, they were an undefeated team. They already lost one today. Losing a second one will really put a hinder on the hopes, and that will actually put Beatmakers back up first, since I believe Beatmakers have only lost one game this entire league. They're all waiting for me. Immediately after a quick kickoff goal, Mini managed to get an immediate goal in the first 7 seconds. Hoping that no one back on defense. Other than Adamingo, who didn't actually believe Mini would get the shot, but he managed just to find a way straight into the goal. 1-0, 7 seconds in. This might be the confidence boosters they need to turn the series around. Adamingo tries to push the ball up. I'm gonna switch to some players' stuff, see how it looks like. Mini with the clear. Watched Mini for a while. Seems to be the brick. Here. And it will switch off to Steve in the second half of this game. Let's see here. Mini's making sure his team either pushes up. And his third man. Ooh, that's a misread, and that actually might be punished. Desolation gets into it in time. And it does immediately get punished. Mini with the backflip, and actually it wasn't entirely his fault. Desolation was back on defense to get the clear that Adamingo managed to get. Serious game. It's now 1-1. Shave Tag going for the backward raid. Froyo misreads it, doesn't quite get to it. Adamingo manages to quickly reach up to the ball. Beat Mini, who was the only one up on attack. Desolation misreads it. Shans was able to get a quick clear of that. Adamingo trying to gain control of that. Doesn't quite get the control he wanted. Steve turning things around. I believe he's going to flick it past Desolation. He doesn't quite do that. Mini with a shot. It's a banger of a shot, and it goes straight in. Nothing but the Nothing that the retirement home could have done. Adam Engel would have had to pre-jump for that one to get that save, but didn't quite think the shot was going to happen as quickly as it did. 2-1 in favor of Gator Groomers. Rayo pushing the ball up by himself. Managed to get a neutral 50-50 Desolation. Shansha and Desolation both commit for that one. Desolation shoots it wide. Steve misreads. Froyo trying to get the ball forward. Doesn't quite get the 30. Wants it. Adamingo passes straight to Froyo. Froyo was nearly blocked away by Sean. Sean gets a pass. Adamingo and Steve seem to be in shamble. Mini didn't want to quite go for that shot as it might have been risky on defense. Smart decision. Steve misreads it. Now it's just Froyo. Froyo barely gets a touch. Manages to get a pass to Sean. Mini manages to bump into Sean. Seems to be very close. Now they're in the defensive half. Froyo. Actually, Desolation beats Froyo. Keep it here. Steve manages to get the clear. Looks like we have halftime, so I'll switch over to Steve, see what he sees. Same as Steve and Mini are pretty much playing similar roles here. Oh, Steve with the easy shot. Fortunately, it was a double commit on defense by both Froyo, not Froyo, Desolation and Shanch. And they both wanted the ball as Froyo tried to take the shot. And it was a poor clear by the double commit. Happened to fall right into the hands of Steve, who wasn't going to miss that shot and managed to get good placement. Far right side where I believe that was Shanch or Desolation weren't ever going to touch it. Steve trying to make a passing play into Adamingo. Adamingo tried to quickly get there, but Mini was able to block immediately. Big clear by Sean, straight to Desolation. Desolation managed to get a touch, but Steve was able to read that entirely. Adamingo trying to push the ball up to Rosolope. Managed to get a neutral 50-50. Adamingo trying to back off. Steve trying to go, but Zero Boost still gets a shot. Many believed he wasn't going to go in, but unfortunately, Froyo was ready for the rebound. I believe Mini thought that Sean had the ball. Sean completely misread it. Froyo was able to capitalize on that rebound. The series is now 3-2. Very scary for Gator Groomers. If you lose this game, that means 2 losses in your league standing. And it'll be the first winless weekend they have, or at least match day they ever had. Steve with a dirty demo. Actually, useless demo. Didn't really do anything. Just kind of went for it. I say useless because it was on their half, so if anything, he just spawns back with an attack from there. Sean with the shot. Sean with the shot. Mini trying to go for the same exact demo play. Unfortunately, it seems to be a mishap in there. Oh my gosh. So many things are happening as I'm saying this. Literally so much is happening. I can't catch up. Sean with the goal. It was like 2 back-to-back like misreads and miscommunications. Everything was going on horrible for both sides, but Gator Groomers managed to capitalize on this half. Sean managed to get the goal. Game is now 3-3. Very tight game. As this game is pretty much life or death for Gator Groomers. And as I say that, Sean gets another goal. And the series is now the game is now 4-3 in favor of Gator Groomers. Looks like a misread by Adam. Couldn't quite reach the ball. Sean was able to get too much power on that ball. Managed to sneak it past Adam into the top left corner. Got Froyo trying to gain control of the ball. Manages to beat the Lakers, but Lakers, Sean just straight for a demo. Adamingo here, trying to get it clear, doesn't quite, no, not Adamingo, Froyo. Managed to get past Desolation. He's trying to gain control of this, trying to win a 50. Froyo manages to beat Mini. Doesn't quite beat Sean. Steve was last man back with no boost. That could be the game ender. Steve pushing up a 0 boost, or a very low boost for that matter. Didn't seem to work in his favor. Sean was able to get the ball past him and score the open net. Sean pretty much being the reason his team managed to turn around this match. With the equalizer, game winner, and the game ender. Not the game ender, the nail in the coffin. Especially with the amount of time that's being played here. Very, very close save by Adamingo from the looks of it. Steve, big clear. Fortunately, I don't believe Retirement Home can manage to pull over with this one, despite how hard they've been fighting for this game. Steve trying to go for the shot, but bumped immediately by Mini. And Gator Groomers managed to get away with this one. 5-3. Series is now 2-2. This was a very exciting game 4. A lot of last-minute drama. So much happened in the last minute. It's actually pretty insane. Very, very insane. Very close series here. Very fortunate that the 2 games I've been streaming have gone to game 5. I don't know if I'll be able to reach over to Cloud9 and Beatmakers. Actually, did they play Beatmakers? Very confused here. I swear Cloud9 was supposed to play against Beatmakers right now, but it seems like all the Beatmaker players are offline. Figure this out later. Cloud9 are still in the chat. It's quite weird. Desolation just hits the crossbar. Very close and very unfortunate. Very close. Looks like it'd be an easy clear for Mini. Lands right in front of him. Mini with the big clear. Froyo doesn't quite get it. Good clear. Ends up being right in the shot of Shansh, who also gets a poor shot. Very weak. So favor. Mini trying to pass the ball to Desolation. Desolation doesn't quite read it as Steve manages to beat him. Adamingo with the shot. Froyo trying to get another shot. He does get the shot. Can they get the save? Shansh with the save, but not a really clear one. Manages to quickly make a way. Cleared out a way. That's the best way he's good. Steve backing off of Froyo. Froyo trying to push the ball up on his own. Mini clear, trying to get control of this ball. Quite gets the pass out of Mingo. Desolation here. Make a dribble play. And actually, around 3 minutes, let's switch over to. We'll switch over to Shanch, and then we'll switch over to Adamingo for the last minute and a half. Steve managed to get the clear here. Froyo pushing the ball forward. Desolation just spawned whiffs. Mini, fortunately, was able to get the double clear. Clear shots, clear dunk, whatever we want to call that. Adamingo barely gets the decision. That's Desolation trying to make something out of nothing. Steve was able to quickly get to Dash. Chance was able to get the clear. Froyo with a huge clear, but Mini was able to read that one with the very little boost he had. Adamingo with the shot, doesn't quite get it on target. Too high. Steve, I believe he was up. Didn't quite get to it. Alright, we're switching over to NFC Lakers, and just as I say that, he just scores. We actually see it from his perspective to see what he was looking at. Like he was trying to follow this ball all the way through. He just went for the shot. Didn't quite look to see if anybody was there. Just kind of went for it, and sure enough, it happened to go in. Froyo trying to pass to Steve, whiffs the ball, and immediately afterwards, not even 10 seconds later, Adamingo scores the equalizer. Froyo trying to go for the pass. Shansh, I believe that Steve was going to get to the ball a lot quicker. Misread entirely, and Mini really with Desolation, kind of left in no man's land. And Froyo with the easy goal. I believe that was Froyo. No, Adamingo, excuse me. Mini misses the ball, so does Desolation. Froyo managed to keep the ball forward. Adamingo trying to get a touch on this ball. Quite in position for that one. Mini managed to clear. Steve with the enormous clear. Shansh, the only man back, trying to do a big clear straight to Mini, who isn't following that ball. Desolation trying to follow this one. Mini gets it past Steve, and immediately, 30 seconds later, Mini, not 30 seconds, 25 seconds later, Mini shot right past Steve, ever so barely, to gain their lead. This game has been very close for both teams. Very exciting game 5s. This game 5 has been pretty fun to watch. What a whiff by Adam Mingo. Fortunate for his team, double whiff by Adam Mingo. I'm gonna say fortunate for them, they weren't gonna get punished, but he whiffed again. So it looked like he was about to get punished, but managed to get quick hook at that one. Passive play from Steve straight to Adam Mingo. He managed to redeem himself with a double whiff and managed to get a goal. Where he lacks in defense. No offense to you, Adam Mingo. He has an offense and reading passing plays and was able to read Steve's pass and get the goal. 2-2. 2 minutes left. It's been a high-scoring game compared to the other games. I mean, other games have also been high-scoring, but at least between these two teams, hasn't been this close. Like this. Froyo with the clear. Shanch trying to do a dribble play past Steve. Unfortunately, nobody was there to help him out. Mini, the clear. Adam Mingo, I believe he's going to clear. Yes, he does. Installation where we're going to switch over to Adam Mingo at 1:30. Steve with the clear. We're switching over to Adam Mingo. Shanch with the clear. Trying to make a pass play straight to Mini. Mini was already there. Steve was able to get the block. Very fast play, but Speedy Steve was quicker. Installation with a big shot. Looks like he'll get past Adam Mingo. No, he doesn't. He actually managed to barely get the touch on the ball. Steve with the big clear. Froyo pushing up with him. Adam Mingo is trying to stay back on defense. Looks like he's going to have to do something immediately as Mini is coming up immediately. Gets it past Mini. Desolation isn't quite there. Might throw off Shanch. No, he doesn't. Shanch with the big clear right back. Steve manages to get control of the ball. Doesn't quite get a good touch. And immediately, fast, quick play. Seems to be a couple of missed touches here. That worked out in favor of Gator Groomers. Steve managed to get a bad touch when trying to catch the ball. I believe he tried to bounce it off, if anything. Ends up bouncing right in front of Shanch, who then passes it straight to Mini, and Mini was able to read that immediately and scored immediately for a 3-2 lead. 1 minute left. Both players are up. Adam Mingo with the shot. Barely saved by Mini. Not Adam Mingo, Froyo with the shot. Steve trying to make something out of nothing. Mini completely off. Steve barely with the shot, but Shanch barely saved. More like a have-to save. Had he let that one in, the game would have been tied. Possibly went to overtime. Steve pushing the ball forward. Mini with the clear. Well, Mini trying to pretty much do the entire thing by himself here. I believe he was trying to pass it to the team, but none of his teammates were on the same page. They were both kind of just staying back. Mini trying to go for another shot. Froyo able to clear Adam Mingo. Whips the ball. That could be the game ender if Desolation scores. He managed to get the touch, but unfortunately didn't go in. The Gator Girls managed to sneak away with the win here, with the game winner by Mini off of a deflection play by both the teams. So very, very close. Very exciting game 5s. Pretty incredible here.